Hi, this is John Carroll from Insurance Splash, and if you're watching this, it means you're probably interested in our insurance agent websites. First of all, we offer three different website layouts to choose from, and we call those Clearview, Moderna, and Classico. And with any of these three, we're going to customize the colors, the products, the images, the logo, and everything we need to make it fit for your agency. Once it goes live, you can edit practically anything, including all of the images on your site. The three different layouts that we have, we've got Clearview. And to me, this is kind of like the big and bold, and it says, hey, we're easy to do business with. This one is called Moderna, and it's kind of sleek and minimalistic. I think it's kind of futuristic looking. And then we've got Classico. This is kind of your successful, professional, you can trust us with your money type layout. Let me go back to Clearview, and I just want to walk you through the different features of the site. So we'll start up at the top, and we're going to put your logo up here in the upper left corner. If you don't have a logo, we'll just write your agency name with a nice font that fits well on the site. Of course, you're going to want your phone number to be highly visible from anywhere on the website, and that's why we put it right here in the header. Up in the upper right, we've got links to your social media profiles, and they're up in the upper right because that's exactly where people are conditioned to look for those. Across the top, we've got these drop-down menus that make it real easy for your website visitors to get what they want. Because from these drop-downs, you can have one-click access to any page on the website. And in the back end, you can add new pages, you can delete pages, you can rearrange how they're laid out in this menu however you want to. Moving down, we've got these banner images, and we're not going to use any images in there unless they're relevant to the products that you sell. If you have any other images that you want to use, we can put them in there, and you can even adjust those yourself anytime you want to after the site goes live. Now, of course, there's a prominent call to action to get a quote right here. What deserves more attention than people trying to get a quote from you? So now scrolling down, there's just some basic homepage content here with some links to deeper pages in the site. You can edit all of this yourself. Down at the bottom of the site, we've got the footer. And this section of the website is going to be present on every page of the website. So let's say you've got like a disclaimer or something you have to put there. You put it in here once, and it's going to show up at the bottom of every page. And over here, we've got, this is an actual embedded Google map that you can click on. You can drag it around. You can zoom in or out. All right, so let's go back up to the top. Let's look at the quotes section. And if I hover over this, you're going to see that we have a bunch of different options for quotes that there's intake forms for. And I'm not going to show you all of these different quote forms, but we'll look at one of them, life insurance. So you can see on this page, we've got your contact information prominently right up at the top so that if people get tired, they can just pick up the phone and call you. Now, when people fill out this form with this information, it's going to send an almost instantaneous email right out to you with all of the information that they entered. It also stores it in the back end in case you accidentally delete it sometime. Now, if you pay for a service with an online comparative rater and you want to put it in here, we can replace this form with one of those forms. Next, let me show you the service section. And this is where your clients can go to request various services from your agency. They can report a claim. Let me show you that page. Now, with the reporting a claim, they can either fill out this form and it'll email your agency, or they could find their carrier over here on the right, and if they click on the logo, it'll pop open that carrier's website and they can file a claim directly with them. There's a few more pages here. I'm not going to show you each of them, but I'll mention them. We've got update policy info, proof of insurance, which is where people can ask for like ID cards or certificate requests. And then we've got policy change where they would request like an endorsement to their policy. Those are just online web forms that collect the customer's information and then they email it to you. There's a page called Contact My Carrier, and this is a page with all the different carriers. Next, we've got the Document Center, and you can upload blank documents that you want to, like PDFs, and they'll be available for any of your clients to download. There's also another section in here for a free consultation request, and this is, it's good for every agency, but a lot of the financial guys rely on this one because they use it throughout the site as their main call to action rather than getting a quote. So across the top, the next thing over across our menu here is the product pages, and they all pretty much follow the same format. Look at this one here. We've got a call to action for a quote in the prominent spot above the fold near the top of the website. And we've got a little bit of information here. It's enough to whet their appetite and get them to pick up the phone and call you. And you can expand on this. You could write anything else you want to. But having all of these pages with all of the different products that you sell just makes it loud and clear to Google exactly what you sell, and your customers too, right? So your website is only going to have the products and services that you actually sell, and none of the ones that you don't sell. And we'll take care of all that during the setup process. So let's take a look at the blog. The blog is pretty cool. Now, first of all, it's the easiest blogging system that I've come across as far as getting things up there. You don't have to know any code, HTML, CSS. You don't have to know any of that stuff. And here is one of my favorite parts. I like to show this to agents. You've got up here in the upper right corner, you've got social sharing buttons, and these are great for helping other people share your content, but they're also awesome for just making it easy for you to share your content. So let me show you what I mean. So let's just say that I had just published this blog post that we're looking at here. You come over here and click this button, and basically I'm just going to click on all of these different social sharing buttons, and it's going to pop up a new tab for each one of these. And now what I do is I basically just go to each one of these tabs. I can put in a little message, hit submit. Put in a little message, hit submit. Put in a little message, hit submit. And in 4 or 5 minutes, I've just posted this new piece of content to all of these important social networks: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Pinterest, Buffer. Now, let's go over, take a look at the About section. And we've got your standard About Us page. We've got some usable text in here that'll work for your agency if you want. But if you've got a current About Us page, we'll copy and paste it, put it over here. If you want, there's also a staff photo gallery page here, so you can put your staff on display for your clients and your prospects. The insurance carriers page is a spot where we add all the logos of all your different carriers. And if the customer clicks on any of these, it's going to open up that carrier's website in a new window. You can add new carrier logos yourself. You can remove them anytime you want, 24/7, once your website goes live. The client testimonials page is a place to display the great, awesome things that people are saying about you and your staff. Next thing I want to show you is the news section. And this is where you can let people know, different things that are going on with the agency, new hires, events, things going on in the community. And it works just like the blog does. So it automatically archives all your new posts, and it organizes all this information throughout the days, months, and years that you're going to be updating it. And now we've got the very last stop on our tour here, folks. We got the Contact Us page. And this is just your standard Contact Us page, but like everything in our websites, it's highly flexible. So if you need something special in there, you just let us know. That's all I have to say. Would love to hear any questions that you have, and if you're ready to sign up, I promise you will not regret it. My name is John Carroll. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Goodbye.